Minecraft YouTuber Wilbur Soot has recently been indirectly accused of being a domestic abuser by his ex-girlfriend Shelby, and this all happened, you know, say a week ago when Shelby put out a stream where she detailed abuse she allegedly went through during a relationship with a boyfriend who she said would remain anonymous. I assume remain anonymous would be for legal reasons, of course, because Wilbur could sue if she said his name. But the abuse was basically that Wilbur would start biting her. And at first, it was consensual at first, apparently, according to her. She said, like, oh yeah, first was consensual. And then I said, like, okay, yeah, he bit me too hard, so I needed to have a safe word. And we agreed on that. And then he would just go on to biting her as hard as possible because he apparently knew that it would harm her the most, and he wanted to harm her. And after this dropped, some people from Wilbur's whole SMP, what is it called, Dream SMP, I don't know, that whole community came out saying like, oh yeah, we support you. We support you. Some minor guys, smaller guys, and then Wilbur, after being indirectly called out, put out a statement saying like, hey, I did bite her, yes, but I was under the impression that it was all consensual, and I have messages to corroborate this, but I won't provide them because they would embarrass her. And then after that, everybody, all of Wilbur's old friends pretty much just came after him saying, like, this is a terrible apology, feel so bad for Shelby, what the hell. And then, keep in mind, neither party has showed any proof. But after that, Shelby put out another statement thanking everybody for their support, saying like, oh yeah, I'm not happy with Wilbur's apology, where he basically said like, oh yeah, she's allowed to feel this way, but I took it a different way. He put out a statement saying that, basically. And, after that, that's where we pretty much are now. And first of all, I'm just going to offer, I guess, my opinions on the situation, what I think happened from an onlooker's perspective who doesn't know everything that went on in their relationship, of course. But this is just from my view, and this is an opinion. So keep that in mind. I think Wilbur did it. I think he did. This is mostly due in part, not to Shelby's statement, but Wilbur's statement that he put out saying like, oh, you're allowed to feel this way. You're allowed to feel this way. But I have messages to prove that it was consensual. But I won't share them because it would cause you embarrassment. And come on, really? To me, that just comes off as like, him trying to act like, oh yeah, I'm a good guy. I have proof that I didn't do it, but I'm not going to show it to embarrass my ex or whatever. But I just think that's untrue, in my opinion. I think he is just trying to act like the good boy, the good guy who learned his lesson. Oh, I'm doing this for her. I'm not showing it because of her. When really, in actuality, in my opinion, I don't think there's any truth to the statement that he has any messages saying that saying that it was consensual. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, on to a second point I'd like to talk about. Everybody I've seen, all of the everybody famous, pretty much, has just been talking about this situation like it's 100% known that Wilbur did it for sure. When we don't know, most people do not know. The only people who would probably know would be Wilbur or Shelby, unless one of them provides actual proof. And we don't have that, but so many creators came out saying like, Wilbur, you fucking liar. Why did you do that? Just apologize like a normal person. When we don't know, voice crack. When we don't know what exactly happened, I mean, there might be some stuff behind the scenes that's not getting revealed, but why are we, as, an audience, I'm saying that I'm not a fucking Wilbur. I used to be a fan of Soot House, and then, followed Wilbur a little bit into the SMP Earth stuff, and then got into Dream SMP, and I just did not like that group, so fell off that train, stopped following him. But as an onlooker, how are we supposed to just take this at face value? And so many people are just absolutely attacking anybody for saying like, hey, this could be untrue. Keep that in mind. So many people are just going fucking full hammer smacking down on these people, saying like, hey, why are you defending an abuser? Like, why are you trying to silence this victim when we don't know for sure what the situation is? Yeah, so yeah. To me, it felt a lot like the, I said this before the Turkey Tom video came out, okay? But, so yeah, I had the opinion before I saw the Turkey Tom video, but to me, it felt a lot like the Slazo situation that happened a while back, where commentary YouTuber Slazo accused of rape, and everybody, when the allegations came out, came to the accuser's side, saying like, oh, Slazo's terrible. All of his former friends did that, and then later on Slazo would prove them wrong, and they would all eventually, little by little, have to turn around and say, yeah, we're sorry, we take responsibility. Most of them said that. Some of them took a really long time for them to. But eventually they all had to come and say, yeah, we're sorry, we fucked up. And I think that's a similar thing. I mean, it could be a possibility. I think the Wilbur thing could have happened, could possibly have not happened. But the way everybody is treating it right now is like it 100% happened for sure. Which, we as onlookers don't know. So yeah, that's my irrelevant take on the topic. It came very late. Of course it did. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a good day. Goodbye.